I want to talk about 3 ways to grow your business. Now, most business owners tend to think incrementally and linear when it comes to growing their business, and pretty much all the time they only focus on one thing, and that's growing their client or customer base. When in reality, you should be doing 3 things. You should be increasing your client and customer base, you should be increasing your average transaction value, and you should also be increasing the number of transactions you can get out of each customer or client each year. If you can do all 3 of these, even a small amount, you'll start to see geometric growth with your business instead of that traditional incremental growth where you're trying to grow your business 5 or 10% every year. So let me give you an example and see what that looks like. Say you have 1,000 clients and the average transaction value for your business is $100 per transaction, and a typical customer buys from you 2 times a year. That gives you $200,000 in revenue. Now, if you only use that incremental mentality where you're trying to increase your customer base and you increase that 10% to 1,100, that would still only give you another $10,000 in revenue at the end of the year. So not much more revenue by adding another 100 customers. But what if you increase all of these by 10%? So now you have 1,100 customers, the average transaction value is now $110, and the number of transactions per year is now 2.2. That gives you $266,200 in revenue. And that's a 33% increase to your bottom line and growth for your business. So you can see by increasing all 3 of these by a small amount, you can start to see that geometric growth that's really going to start to transform your business. Now, even if 10% should be pretty easy, even 25% is very doable. And if you increase each one of these by 25%, you pretty much double your business. You're now looking at $390,625 in revenue compared to the $200,000 you had before. So when you're thinking about your business strategy, you're thinking about how you're going to grow your business, don't just think about trying to grow your number of clients. Think about, how do I get my customers to buy more? What kind of value add can I give them? What kind of additional product or service can I give them to increase that average order value a little bit more? And also, how can I get them to buy more? So if somebody's buying from you on average 2 times a year, how do I get them to buy 3 times a year? And a lot of times, transaction value and number of transactions really comes down to creativity. It comes down to communication and marketing, where client base, trying to increase your client base, usually comes down to a lot of work and a lot of money to increase that. So these ones aren't that much, are actually easier to do than this one. So when you're thinking about growing your business, make sure you think about all 3 of these instead of just trying to increase your customer base.